Hey guys, Marokzy here, bringing you our next episode in our Let's Play Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I believe this is episode 4. So in our previous episode we made our way up to Bleak Falls Barrows up there to get the Golden Claw. In this episode we will be making our way to Whiterun to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. In our previous episode as well, we did purchase some extra spells, so I'll just quickly equip those to our favourites so we can start to use those now. So I'll be looking forward to using these kinds of spells to increase our armor rating. Just make us a little bit more tankier as we go along. It's not too far that we have to travel to get to Whiterun. It's only over there, you can see it in the distance. I have also been thinking about doing some further Let's Plays. I've got a couple of games in mind that I want to do. I know next month there's a new game called Ghost of Tsushima coming out, which I've bought the collector's edition for as well, so I'll be doing an unboxing video. And I'll also be doing a Let's Play of that as well. And I know it's a PS4 exclusive, so hopefully people will enjoy that who might not have the opportunity to play the game themselves. So we've got this lovely giant over here, hopefully we can do some damage on it, otherwise I know the guys will be a bit nasty to us, saying, why didn't you do anything? There we go. Try not to burn without stuff.
Now you'll pay.
I'll rip you in half.
Oh,
Nice, there we go.
must have run off.
Let's loot him.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
Oh, thank you. What is a shield, brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Thank you very much. As you might have noticed as well, I have put on the subtitles. I did try and record this episode already, but then kept being rudely interrupted by children walking around in Whiterun whenever there was an important cutscene or speech. So now that we've unlocked the stables as well, we can speak to the guy over there in the horse and carriage, and he can take us to the different cities. Saves us having to run all the way there, which would be a massive pain. When the guard comes up to us now, we'll try and use our persuasion skills. Hopefully it'll increase our level.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, we didn't get a level up, but it'll give us some XP for the persuasion anyway. Welcome to Whiterun, our first major city.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
For my supper
Why
is
don't you
all
swallow
I
that
ask.
stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
You'll see many encounters like this where NPCs will be chatting to each other about some major plots as well. It's always
Got
worth
some
going
good
up to them
I
and
don't
talking
claim to be
them.
the best blacksmith in Whiterun. The finest weapons
See
and armor.
what she has for sale. Some nice steel things. Okay.
Don't forget to check
I
inside
think
the
I want to
shop
get
if you need
Findal
anything.
in some elvish armor. I think it'll suit him well, seeing as he is an elf, of course.
What brings you to the market?
I'm here to
So
buy
we'll make our way to the
Brigands I
top
can handle.
so we can
This
speak
talk
to
of
the Jarl.
dragons? World's gone mad.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel.
That man's so crazy.
And there it is.
We'll go into Dragon's Reach.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord,
Get your sword
What's
away.
the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
You'll want to see me. I have news from Helgen about the dragon
Who's
attack.
this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Told you so.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Alright. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that
the Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
Falkreath will view
mountains...
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my
steel
esteem.
armor.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents.
I think I might have already done that for you.
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Apologies for that pop-up, if it has come up for you. Forgot to turn off my notifications.
I want it just right now. Father promised. All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby.
Can just hear the kids. So, in each time I tried to record this episode, these kids would keep coming up to me and start talking to me.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Done it, mate. Just tell me what you need me to do.
You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Of course it was that easy. Oh, do you mean this old stone?
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Okay. So what about my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Wait for me. Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
Who, me?
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more
Find out
seriously
just looking
if I
at
were
us
you.
blankly.
If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Where are we going? Move out the way, God.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please,
Fantastic.
accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
We'll have a little look at what was given to us now, as well as equipping the steel armor. I think give us a shield. Frost resistance, that'd be quite nice. 26 armor, whereas this is only 24. I guess we could disenchant it, so we can use the enchantment in different armors. Yeah, I think we might do that. Before we head off, we will speak to Farengar.
I envy you the
Farengar
chance
as well,
to see this dragon up close.
as well as going to the enchanter that he has stored in his room. So we'll disenchant a couple of things. Brilliant. Ooh, and a level up. We'll put this point into magical. Now let's have a little look. I think we might put this point into conjuration, just because it will be nice to use a few more conjuration spells as we get going. We'll speak to
Come to
Farengar.
Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Let's see what he's got. He's got scrolls, what books? Alex, sword. We'll get the bound sword, I wouldn't mind using that. Familiar. Flame Atronach. We'll take that with us as well. Fast healing as well is a must. And we'll sell the scrolls because we don't need these scrolls. And we'll keep everything else.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join.
And we'll make sure that we read those books now.
Major.
And add them to our favorites. I know our favorites bar is going to be quite huge, but we'll start getting rid of some of the spells that we aren't using as much as well.
Brill.
Alright, let's get to it. Got a nice new steel armor on, looking a bit better now. So you can follow Irileth as well, and she'll do a little speech to the guards at the bottom of the city.
You've aided the yard.
But it's not the greatest of speeches, so I won't bother.
Venison anytime soon.
Certainly. I'll be sure to bring some back for you.
Make it quick, and there might be a bowl of pasta.
I work for Bella.
Yeah, you see the guards here, so if you wait here, Irileth comes down and gives them a bit of a speech. We'll make our way outside the city. Little shortcut by here. Make sure we don't die from falling. Heal ourselves up as well. Fantastic.
Doors, wares, and all for sale.
Make sure we put our oak flesh on as well. Just so we got a bit of extra defense for this fight. Because obviously dragons in this game are quite powerful, especially on higher difficulties. So we'll just wait here for them to come. I like to do this fight around nighttime as well. It just looks so much better when the dragon's swooping over and breathing fire at you.
No signs
Ooh,
of
I
any
like this
dragon
scenery.
right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what would heal them.
I'm going to first person now.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Never should have come here.
Our first dragon encounter.
Born to be dragon.
What do we want to do? Don't know how much magic of the spell costs to cast. Let's bring a pot up. And we'll put sparks on as well. And use up the rest of our pots. Yeah. Bit of fast healing on as well. Going around the side. So the one good thing about this fight as well is that there's lots of guards helping you, otherwise it might be quite difficult. See if we can finish him off now. Nice. I wonder what's happening. What's this power I feel inside? Word of Powerland. So we'll take the dragon bones and dragon scales, and we will equip our first shout and wait for these guys to start speaking to us.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know what happened to me.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
Okay.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a Norn.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Okay, brace yourselves.
Boost! That is shouting. What you just
manner
did.
of power is that?
Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
I am. Right. We'll make our way back to Whiterun now. Probably easier to fast travel. So we won't be able to fast travel straight back to the Jarl's Palace in Dragonreach, because there is a little bit of the story that we need first. So we'll travel to Whiterun.
Look, Ismir, you did it. You killed the dragon.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands. Let's see. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Back. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Of course, a courier would come and disrupt what we needed.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. She cannot hide from us forever.
If you heard,
You have news of our quarry.
they said Dovahkiin, which means Dragonborn.
Nothing.
We'll find out some further information about this when we head back up now. We'll run all the way back up to Dragonreach now.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Go speak to the Jarl.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Okay.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
Okay.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out I may be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Prongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business,
Why, thank you.
Proventus.
I'm
We
honored.
still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
That'll be the end of this part. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing the game and going through this Let's Play. I love this game, always have, so it's nice to do a fresh playthrough, especially with a type of character that I don't usually do. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. It would be much appreciated and would help me in the long run to know how much you guys are enjoying. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.